Hi, I'm Brendan Mills and welcome to episode 15 of Finance Coach TV, you and your business's finance coach. So in the previous episode, we started talking about businesses' body shapes, how they're like humans, trying to lose weight or get to their optimum performance. You need to know what sort of body shape you are to reach that optimum performance. Same thing with your business. Your business falls into, a different type of body type to other types of businesses. So when we analyze them, we have to bear that in mind in how we analyze them. So the second type of body type for a business today we're going to look at is what I call a value add business. So what is a value add business? A value add business is where you combine people, so expertise and knowledge, with materials, whether those materials are wood through to food, it doesn't matter what they are. But you combine materials with people to produce an outcome for the client or for the customer. So the important thing about those materials that are used is the customer is not interested in buying them in the way they are. The expertise is used in a way to produce the outcome the customer wants. So let's go through a couple of examples of what a value add business are. Construction. Construction's a classic example of a value add business. So you're combining the materials, so all the wood, the tiles, the concrete, all that sort of stuff that goes together to produce the outcome for the client. So the client isn't really interested in, what's used, or they're concerned about the quality, but they're not interested in purchasing the items individually and doing it themselves. They use the construction business, whether it's for a renovation, building a house, building a big building, to actually produce the outcome they want. So their biggest expenses are the materials and also the people they use to construct that outcome. Tradespeople. So you think about it, you call up the plumber, you call up an electrician, you call up, any other types of tradesperson and have them come to your house to fix something up. Generally speaking, they're going to use some materials and they're going to use their personal expertise to fix your problem. Or if they're in maybe a construction phase like the one we used before, they're going to definitely use materials and expertise to produce the outcome that's required for that client. Manufacturing. I'm not sure if anyone manufactures anymore in the Western world, but just in case there anyone who does manufacture, that's an important part of what I call the value add business body. So again, you're producing outcomes from raw materials and using people's expertise to produce those outcomes. Now, one point to bear in mind, in a manufacturing process, yes, you use machines and things like that, and it might be completely automated. You might not have a single person involved. They still come under the value add principle because again, you're taking raw materials and producing an outcome for that customer. And the last example I've got here is a restaurant. So a restaurant, you think about it, when you go to a restaurant, you're not asking for a raw bit of steak or some uncooked pasta. You actually want those ingredients put together to produce some form of sustenance and in some case, sometimes artistry, depending on what type of restaurant you go to. And that outcome is the satisfaction and the gratification you get from eating that meal. So again, a value add, you've got the expertise of the chef and the materials they use to produce that outcome. So those 4 examples we went through, construction, manufacturing, restaurant and tradespeople, they're not necessarily the only ones that fall into a value add business, but there's some examples of doing that. So if what you do combines materials with human expertise or machinery expertise to produce an outcome for a client or for a customer, you fall into a value add business body, and that's how we're going to analyze your business. Look forward to seeing you in the next episode.